I'm Emmanuel LeGrair, and I'll be bringing you the curriculum lesson for the week of April 18th, 2021. Our lesson is entitled Initiating Renewal, and the scriptural reference is Nehemiah chapter 2, verses 11 through 20. Follow along with me in the Adult Christian Life book. Today's lesson begins with Nehemiah going on a covert mission with a few trusted companions to survey the walls of Jerusalem that had been broken down in battle by the Babylonian army. Much of the city had been laid to ruin, including homes and residences, and the temple constructed by Solomon himself. Saddened by what he had seen, Nehemiah's zeal for rebuilding the walls of the city that he loved were fortified. At this point, Nehemiah kept his mission to rebuild the city walls to himself. He didn't even allow the men who accompanied him to know what he was thinking. Eventually, he did share his vision and plan to rebuild the city walls. He said to the city officials that since Jerusalem would remain the Jewish capital, the current state of the city was an embarrassment that served to dishonor the Lord. Nehemiah goes on to say that he is favored by the hand of God, who has directed and inspired him. He also shares that God softened the heart of the pagan king to get support for this mission. And hearing this, the people of Jerusalem realized that getting the blessing from that king had to be an act of God. After Nehemiah's pitches to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, they seemed to be excited at the prospect of rebuilding the walls. He turned their apathy into action. However, not every leader supported this project. Many were jealous of this endeavor and thought that this would be a threat to Samaria's control of Judea. Other city inhabitants refused to work, and some leaders even started rumors about Nehemiah. Nehemiah's response to these detractors was that his reliance was on the Lord, the God of heaven. Through all of this, God shielded him all the more, and the project was completed in 52 days. Nehemiah also made sure that all who were a part of this process knew that the Lord would bless them for their efforts. In this story, it's important to note the parallels in Nehemiah's life and modern-day life for believers. Nehemiah's book is based on his life and is filled with continual challenges from his enemies and his dedication to his work. He was even reluctant to share his vision for the city's reconstruction project in today's passage. He later realized that the mission was to be a joint effort by all people. And like Nehemiah, we often receive a very personal mission. But the mission is many times for us to share for the betterment of all. Again, I'm Emmanuel LeGrair, and I hope you've enjoyed this week's lesson. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below, but also subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the videos. Also, check us out on our social media channels at RHBoydCo and on our website at www.rhboyd.com.